Hi guys, it's Theresa of Larkin Design, and I'm here today for Throwback Thursday with my 2014 Project Life album. And so, over the last few months, I've been working on documenting our house construction, and that portion of this project is now done, and we're swimming back into regular life. And so this is one of the first weeks of August. This is week 32, and I am switching to a sort of event-based project life rather than weekly-based project life, although I still intend to note the week numbers and things like that. But this layout centers around my daughter Natalie's birthday. She turned 7 this year, and her birthday party was at Chuck E. Cheese's. And so I'm just going to work with some of the bright colors that were going on in that space. And I chose the Celebrate collection from Sahlin Studio. And what I'm using is the Celebrate Add-on kit that's available at the-lilypad.com. And so I've just printed out some of the cards that I wanted to use. I'm also using a couple of papers from this red and pink polka dot paper is from my Mind's Eye Hooray collection, which is actually pretty current right now. Shh, don't tell anybody, it's Throwback Thursday, but anyway, I wanted to use some of those products on this layout. I'm also using the N and the 7, which are Allie Edwards letters, and I'm also using a patterned paper and alphabet and some ephemera from Dear Lizzy Happy Place. And so I just do that to pull in sort of some alphabets that I'm going to need and some stamps that I want to use as well. And so I just start layering onto the cards. Just a little thing here or there. Right here I'm adding the date. My daughter's birthday is August 9th, so this was 8/9. And a little puffy sticker from the Hooray collection. And I have to fully admit that I bought a couple of pieces from that Hooray collection just because I wanted the little round puffy stickers. So there you go. Anyway, this card I actually just made myself using the star element that's in the Celebrate kit, and I just pulled it into a blank canvas that I then turned this color. I have no idea what color it is in Photoshop, but it kind of looks like craft paper. And then I just stamped the lines using the Becky Higgins Project Life roller stamp, using the cherry pink Stays On. And then this is also a journaling card that I created myself. I brought in just a little strip of the polka dot patterned paper, and the Celebrate is actually an element in that kit. So I just made that myself in Photoshop. I'm kind of having fun doing that, just to make my own, I guess. I don't know. I also, another thing that I did, and you'll see in the bowl right there, that I printed out some of the elements on vellum and cut them with the silhouette. And someone asked me the other day, if I would do a tutorial on how I do my print and cut on the silhouette. And I have to be honest and tell you that my process is not quite smooth. and not something that would be enjoyable to watch, but someone that has done some really great tutorials on how to do print and cut is a fellow YouTuber, Retro Hip Mama. Her name is Andrea Gray, and so look her up and check out, if you haven't already, if you don't know who I'm talking about, go and take a look at her channel. She does some really beautiful work, and she does several, I think she has several tutorials on using the print and cut feature on the silhouette. So she is a great resource if you want to know how to do that. If you want to know how to create your own journaling cards in Photoshop, I recommend Ali Edwards, of course. Her website has some great tutorials. And Jessica Sprague, and I forget what her shop is named now. But if you Google Jessica Sprague, her website will come up, and she has some awesome Photoshop classes too that can help you. So anyway, there's just some resources I'm throwing out there. I realize that the work I do digitally doesn't get captured on my YouTube videos right now. I hope to do that in the future, but for now, I'm not really comfortable with that part of my process. So anyway, one of the things that that I wanted to do here was just to include this extra photo. It's a blurry photo, but it was the photo of Natalie blowing out her candles, and it was blurry. So rather than have that on the layout as a whole, I just tucked it in behind one of the others. The photos from this event that were fun to show and include were the ones of her opening her presents, because some of her expressions are just hilarious. So that's really what I wanted to focus on when I chose my photos here. Now on this side, I'm using the 2 pattern papers are from Happy Place. And then the journaling cards, again, are cards that I created from the Celebrate kit from Sahlin Studio. And so, let's see. What am I getting ready to do here? I am trimming down the 2 3x4 photos. For some reason, when I printed them, the sizing was off. I probably wasn't paying attention to whether or not I had borders versus borderless. So they printed at a weird size. And so you'll see me here. I just grabbed a piece of plain white cardstock and added a couple of little arrows. That stamp that I'm using is one of the new ones from Pink Paisley Take Me Away collection. It's just a little roller stamp. So anyway, that's what I used for that, and also for the little floral that's on the N and the 7. And then I brought out some of the ephemera from the Dear Lizzy Happy Place collection to layer onto these little cards here. Now this vellum tag is from the Celebrate kit, and then I'm going to stamp my lines and write my journaling, a little more journaling onto that card. And then I will warn you that I'm going to use quite a few staples to attach these vellum accents and the transparency accents. So, and I use my stapler a lot. And I make the staples part of the design. They're usually 2 at a time, and usually I place them with a specific intent, so that they become part of the layout. And so that's what you'll see me do here. They become important to hold the tag on there, but they're also a little tiny accent right there at the bottom corners. And then that card is done. For this card, I'm just going to stamp those little hearts that are on the Take Me Away roller stamp. Well, this was a cute card. I wasn't really sure how it was going to turn out when I cut it. But then I decided that since there was white space in the center, that I was going to stamp the Life is a Party onto the card itself, just right there in the center, using my black StazOn. And then you'll see me decorate the card around it. And again, I'm going to staple. And I'm layering some of these tickets. The vellum ticket was from the Celebrate kit. And the green ticket is from Happy Place. And then you'll see me add these little strips here. And then this layout is just about done, so I'm going to finish up real quick. I hope that you will like and comment and subscribe. There's also a accompanying blog post at larkindesign.squarespace.com, and so I hope you'll go and check that out if you have some time. And then thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. All right, bye-bye, you guys.